Thank y'all very much, because you know there is this Houston-Dallas rivalry, so I appreciate you putting down that barrier and helping us, because I'm feeling a lot of love from Dallas, so I'm grateful to have your support and have everybody here. I want to thank our hosts, I want to thank New Leaders Texas and everybody else for being here, because you have made an incredible difference already, and I'm grateful for your endorsement to continue this battle to win back this district. I am glad to be here, and I want you to know who I am and why I got involved and started running for office. I am from the Houston area, and I am fortunate that both of my parents taught me the honor of public service. My dad, Jake, was a legislator back in the 60s. My mom, Carolyn Marks Johnson, was a local district education. And my dad was one of the campaign folks for Barbara Jordan. And so Houston has this incredible history of making a difference and being diverse. But they also taught me the importance of public education. And I have benefited from my educational opportunities. And for the last 10 years, I've been teaching and practicing law in Houston. I'm a former prosecutor. I'm a cancer survivor. And now I most often represent children. And one of the most important cases that I've had an opportunity to work on was when I was appointed to represent a 13-year-old child who had been charged with prostitution. And it seemed to me that there was something fundamentally wrong with that. But people said when taking on that challenge, this is just the way we've always done it, and you don't have a chance of winning this case. So I am proud to tell you that a lot of people thought we could. I'm proud that I had children at risk support, and we finally made it to the Texas Supreme Court, and the Texas Supreme Court ruled in the child's favor, creating a landmark decision that protects children from exploitation and human trafficking. And I have heard that people around the nation have said, Texas? Really? This landmark case came out of Texas? And say, yes, absolutely it came out of Texas. And now there's another challenge that we have, which is public education. My opponent is part of the group that voted to cut public education by $5.3 billion. We're 43rd in graduation rates, we're 45th in SAT scores, and we lead the nation in adults without a high school diploma. And that was before those devastating cuts. When I'm knocking on doors meeting with parents, they ask about their children being in overcrowded classrooms, about their curriculum being cut. And they know that right now we are dragging the bottom of the barrel in the nation. And I have a vision to take us from worst to first. And if we can go from worst to first, we can create a public education system that we can be proud of. From worst to first, we can create a generation of Texans who can compete for the jobs of today and for tomorrow. There's another area, and that is healthcare and healthcare for women. My opponent is one of the ones that recently rejected our federal money that was due to come back, that would have gone to the benefit of 130,000 uninsured women. They rejected that money, and they rejected the support for that community. Right now, y'all know, because you've heard about it, we lead the nation in adults who are uninsured without coverage. And I don't know how you can turn away millions of dollars that would support that population and support our community. I believe we can again go from worst to first. I'm glad to be in this campaign, and I know that with y'all here and your contributions and your help and your support, you have that same vision that we can start by taking the state from worst to first. I'm glad to have your participation. I'm grateful for the help, and we need the help. We can absolutely make this difference, and I'm proud to have you.